Hi everyone, McBeard here, back with another deck guide for you. Are you ready to enter the fray with Draug? Now, Draug has a little bug right now where even if you have the premium, it's not showing up as premium in the selection. So, sorry about the lack of theatrics. There's two ways you can play Draug right now. The first is the Caravan Vanguard, and the second is the Blue Stripe Commando. So this is the Vanguard list because I've never actually played a Vanguard list before. It's been pretty popular for a while, and Blue Stripe Commando is actually pretty popular yesterday. I faced it at least twice on the Pro Ladder. So I'm going to show you my version of Draug right now. Let's take a look. So there's a lot to consider when you're running a Draug deck. Very specifically, how are you going to access Draug? What is Draug going to do when he hits the board? And how are you going to really make a huge threat once Draug actually hits the board? Because Draug has the ability to create two engines, as well as just devastating effects because of how many pings and specific units you have to interact with the Kudwini Revenants. So Draug is a keystone of the deck. Draug being a 7-point card means that using Alzur's Double Cross will always source this card if we have Phillipa in hand, or if we source Phillipa through something like Royal Decree. There are situations where Draug and Phillipa will fight against each other. In that case, you have a pretty bad hand, and you've had some pretty bad draws as well, because it means you've also missed Royal Decree. So, you know, it can happen, but it's not likely to happen when you have two very reliable tutors for your big, big cards. Second key card here is Queen Adalia. Queen Adalia is good just by herself because when she plays the Caravan Vanguard, she is creating the first of two that can stick on the board for the bonded effect. So the first one is going to be shielded, and then you have another Caravan Vanguard in your hand that will immediately follow up for 9 points, and potentially a third. Every time you play one of these cards, you have two humans. Adalia is a third human. It builds the board for Draug, and you can go from there. And finally, this deck is filled with pings in order to groom the board for perfect Phillipa, perfect Draug, and other cards that I have here that really work very well with each other. So very specifically, you have the Redanian Archer, you have the Adernian Mauler, you have the Ballista, and you have Murtabraka and Sheila. All of these cards ping, and some of these cards have backup pings that allow you to groom the board further if you need to have kind of like a double play to make a Kudwini Revenant pop another Revenant. Also, we have Forbidden Magic, one of my favorite cards. I had an extra 5 slots, so I figured I'd run this card. I love this card, and it's just really easy to get a unit at 2 when you have this many pings. So I was running it kind of for fun. This could easily be Boiling Oil, and I use Boiling Oil later after. But in the gameplay, you see I'm having a good time with this card. We also run Bomb Heaver, although it didn't see very much play in this gameplay. Bomb Heaver is still out there for Masquerade Ball, Passiflora, and in some cases Haunt. You'll see Haunt here and there. Siege was a little bit less around, and I think that this deck can do pretty well against most other things, but it really Passiflora and Masquerade Ball, cards that are usually used in round 1 to beat you, that's where Bomb Heaver is really strong. And then you have the Iron Falcon Troubadour. Now, I added this card. This could also just as easily be a Synchron Enchantress, but it has really good interaction with Redanian Knight and Redanian Archer, and in some cases, the Caravan Vanguard, if you just want to improve the survivability of it living on the board. I have it in the deck. You'll see it in the gameplay, but this, like I said, Synchron Enchantress, 2 Synchron Enchantresses perhaps if you don't want to run the Redanian Knight. You have a lot of freedom. I think this bronze list, the bronze package is pretty loose. I think that a lot of it offers a lot of space for text right now. You could run a Peller if you wanted. We run Geralt Axii right here. Specifically, it just dominates monster lists. It dominates Fion specifically as a protector. If you're curious why we're running Geralt Axii and not Baron, that's why. And Murtabraka and Sheila and cards like them are really good against Azar as well. So it's really just, you have a lot of power, control, and Phillipa. You can seal the deal and kind of just keep the board very, very clean. And you threaten with Sabrina. That's the last card. Sabrina and Vincent, of course, being power plays with Kudwini Revenants on the board. You create the 1-point unit, or you throw that 1-point unit on the opponent's side of the board. Personally, I'm actually not very good with Sabrina. Something about this card, I feel like I'm never getting great value from this card. But she's definitely a steal at 6 provisions, I think, these days. She's just good. She's just a good card. She's a value card. You're more than likely going to be able to pop it. And you do have a leader that can inflict bleed on it if you are really feeling risky. Vicious Slash is the leader that we're playing because, like I talked to Shinmiri a little bit about this on the podcast. You can find it in my playlist. But Vicious Slash is representative of things like Blood Money and things like other cards that show that you don't need your leader and the deck to be inherently linked, like a combo deck specifically for it to be good. This deck is good standalone. Vicious Slash gives you the extra control and is a persistent threat against the opponent just by it existing. Your opponent will never play into it unless they absolutely have to, and that makes them make suboptimal plays a lot. Now, in the patch, we're going to see a new leader that you could maybe build a very similar deck around. You obviously would change a lot of the bronze core, maybe even one of the gold cards, but Uprising has a lot of points potential just like this card does. It's not control, but it actually has an even higher upside with stuff like Visegard and who knows what else. I'm really looking forward to the dev stream tomorrow. That's going to be, I believe, at it's 1 p.m. EDT. I could be off by an hour because I actually forget where Europe is right now in their daylight savings, but it is happening at 7 o'clock CE ST, forgive me. And that's tomorrow, and that's going to be the April Fool's patch rundown with Pal Berja and Jason Salama, and they're going to be on a live stream with, just like I am right now at home, I think. So we're going to get some new news. We're going to talk about that. And then we got leaders on Thursday, fight night on Friday. No podcast until the 8th. I think that's all I have to tell you. Enjoy the gameplay, my friends. Enjoy the Northern Realms Pro Rank Draug, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Yeah, Draug Premium bug. It really is, because I just don't have it. It's like, it's never premium. The Draug is never premium when you look at it, I think. Yeah, but it's definitely the premium card. Even in the deck builder, it doesn't show premium. We missed some pretty damn good cards, by the way, in that last game, and we also just lost. Dang it. All right. First game doesn't count. Yeah, I agree. Doesn't count.
If this is me now, who was I before?
So this is probably just going to get moved anyway, so I'm not going to use... I'm not going to use the engineering solution or anything wild here. It's just going to get moved. Draug not animated is a crime. Needs to be shown in full glory. I agree. It looks like I'm like sinking here. Like I need to be. There we go. It's a bit more normal looking. Nope, now my face is too white. I need the white wall behind me to offset how pale I actually am. That's fine.
My studies are more important than this.
My studies. So Mystic Echo. I haven't played against Mystic Echo in quite some time. Like it's been Call of Harmony, Precision Strike. I gotta say, when they use Poison and they only remove 2 points, it feels pretty okay. Like here's a situation where I just wish I had Forbidden Fury in my hand. Just really wish I had it. I could pass here. Passing seems not like a good idea. My hand feels like it's too good for blue coin. It's too good for blue. We can make a pretty big play. Hawker Smuggler. Okay.
Special prize, just for you, love.
A card I truly don't like. Can't play Phillipa ever. I think I might just pass here. I'm gonna pass. It's just carryover, no big deal. Yeah, right. Kind of wish red and blue coin. I wish we're linked to the deck builder. Oh, like you could control it? No, there'd be no way. Kuwal 1990. Yeah, me too. I'm sorry that it wasn't canceled. It was just postponed. You haven't heard from me since. Okay, we're the Viper Witcher deck. The Viper Witcher deck, I'll tell you, the one that I posted yesterday broke my 24-hour record. Like, didn't break it. I think it's not still the best thing I've ever posted, but it broke recent records, like tracking over like the last 2 months. Oof. Double Mauler.
I am the forest, and the forest is me.
Don't like it.
When I do the tenderizing, there's nothing left to fry.
Fry. Is there anything I need to do to get Gwent Observer working? I think you need to link your... Ooh. Do you link your... do you need to do anything? You shouldn't do anything. Is it working for anybody? Gwent Observer should always be on my channel. I don't really turn it off.
Yes, you won't let us talk to strangers.
Well, this is a little concerning. Maybe that's what he was looking for, though. Maybe that's what Franny was looking for. Nope, still pushing, still pushing.
I am the forest.
This seems ridiculous, though.
Not your lucky day.
Do I want the dwarf to die or Fav to die? The dwarf? Oh man, I don't even have. Oh, he's still playing, so no, I did the right thing.
We'll get that fixed in no time. I promise.
Is he playing badly or am I in big trouble?
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
Could be both. Wokel World thinks big trouble. Yeah. I felt like I was in big trouble last turn when I used leader and I was still behind. That felt really bad. But now I feel okay about the whole thing.
That is all I need.
From white sands to snows.
Companions in war. What's up, Dead Symbol? How you doing? Long time no see, my friend. This is interesting. So I can afford to play Sabrina, so I think I'm going to.
Battles are won or lost by the commanders, not by sorceresses.
And when I said afford to play Sabrina, I was saying a sentence that didn't make sense. It was a nonsensical sentence.
Might not like me, but you sure as shit need me.
Got the pass at least. So it got the pass. I mean, it's interesting because now no leaders, no Mystic Echo, no Broccolon. The draws are Garbo, but we are playing first, so this isn't bad. Actually, both of these are quite fine, right? These things work together with Phillipa. This doesn't really. Oh yeah, this is probably gonna work, actually. This is probably gonna work quite well.
Have a know. Ask questions later.
We had Phillipa and Draug. We played Draug. No, we have both. We didn't play Draug. Percival.
I'd gladly fight, but my fate forbids it.
No, Percival's annoying. Meh. Handful of bronzes.
Show me the coin or sod off.
All right, all right. All right. Forbidden Fury. I'm pretty... the last say is a little concerning, right? What? Oh, man, and I had Geralt and stuff. Well, I have to play Phillipa and Draug. They're just the most points. My goodness gracious, that is a lot of points, isn't it?
The traitors have paid for what they did.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Feel any burning? Feel any burning, scoia'tael? Whew! It makes the bleed look a little strange. The bleed seems strange. But that was pretty... I mean, Percival's... Call the Forest, Oak. It's good. It's a strong... I mean, it's a strong end. But I mean, we had points, baby. Phillipa and Draug, 17 points on a bad day. Yeah, everything, dead simple. If you haven't been watching over the last few patches, they've improved a lot. The opponent 3-point bronze sure helped. Yeah, Dryad's Caress helped, yeah. But I mean, he bled. It was his decision to have like that hand and stuff. Like, it was very in control, and I feel like he could have passed. He could have given me a harsh pass when I used leader there. I think my opponent may have thrown that game, but I don't know. Monster, huh? Seems like these would kind of work. Mm-hmm. Holla! So Phillipa being on... Phillipa's my... Oh, wait. Phillipa's in my hand. Phillipa's in my hand. Bold move, Cotton. Well, I'm not going to fall for that again. I kind of just want to play this so I have 2 units. Because if I play Phillipa and he has another predatory dive, I'm in trouble, right? If I play Phillipa, I don't know. It probably is okay. Yeah, Falibor is super early. It's super early. But we're on red coin at the same time. So here's where I think that Philippa's not bad. I'm gonna play Phillipa, I think, here. Have that Griffin kill the Ballista. Yeah, that Predatory Dive is the card.
Nasty business, that.
Value Vincent. So now I'm starting to think that Falibor is not that early. Glusty for sure. Kiki Queen, no, I don't think so, but Glusty for sure. Alright, well, we can also consider using a Dahlia. I'm so cold right now. I need to plug in my space heater. I'm fucking freezing. We could play a Dahlia. We could play something like Murktabraka, but I think a Dahlia is actually pretty good because it's enough points and it's quite threatening.
My great-granddaughter will do great things.
Yeah, Glusty. If he plays Glusty, we have Geralt. Like, he loses, right? So do I need to play Geralt here? Falibor is worth 12 points, which is not enough. Geralt is how we seal the deal, right? Geralt is how we seal the deal against Osro. Falibor I would throw, though. Yeah, okay, so I'll play Falibor for the points I need. We hold Geralt and we have last say. You might not know. You know how good a reset is for monsters. Some things never change. With Falibor, so we put Draug back in the deck because Alzur's is just a random card otherwise. Ooh, man. Not crazy about these cards. Good. Okay, so Forbidden Magic's gonna be pretty good, I think. I risked kind of screwing up Alzur's, but
Got a hammer. Got to hammer in the morning.
hammer in the morning, bud. It's true.
Have a look at that. Like falling stars.
2 archers will be pretty cool. This Radovid's Royal Guard, though, seems really lame. Well, now it doesn't. Well, it does, because I don't want this to live. Well, this could always end up protecting... I mean, he already used both of these now, right? Would he use Parasite on this? Do I want him to? Do I care? Yeah, Draug doesn't need to hit many humans, it's true. I mean, he always has leader. I guess I didn't need to focus on this too much.
Just great.
Alright.
Commandos!
It's bad
Sound the
RNG for
horn.
him.
DG Thunderer has resubbed for 36 months.
30
MCB hey.
So Quintus Cage resub for 9 months, and then DG Thunderer coming in with the 36 months, and I don't have a working stream deck at the moment. So Commandos, rock and roll. Thanks guys for the support. Love you all. Seems like I would use Radovid for the bleed here. Do I do that?
Away from my wares! Away!
There's no point. I don't need the bleed value. Just take the 8. Oh, he gave me one. He gave me one to play off right here. That's nice. Okay, we can do a couple things here. So we get this. And I also get this. The boost on the I mean whatever he boosts. Pretty good for me. This keeps feeling pretty good.
I've no interest in politics.
We might actually have it here. Adrenaline Rush boosts a unit by 7 if it's the only unit on the row. Delicious. Check this shit out right here, though. This is so good.
Not your lucky day.
So Vandergrift says. Yeah, Adrenaline Rush is... It's over! It's over! Yo. Yo, Draug, baby! Draug. So yeah, that Glusty bait on the reset, not having it. I'm not having it. But what I'd like to do is actually look at the deck lists from the Gwent Open qualifiers. I want to see, because we got 2 new Open participants locked in. Nick _R, who has been on the pro ladder for a really long time. And Andy, who I don't know, and I will get to know. Andy99. Doesn't even have Twitter. Just plays, right? Mirror match. Red coin. There were a lot of bugs in the qualifiers? Are you talking about Erica's Queen? Or are you talking about Erica's Swarm? Or are you talking about actual bugs? What? What? You remember, like, what I say about running Geralt of Rivia and how there's no respect for that card?
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping.
Well, I said a mirror match, but this is not a mirror. This is a different kind of deck right here. Reinforced Trebuchet. Holla! Well, now I think my opponent's going to be running Siege.
Interesting.
Spiro. I know Spiro had... I heard he had to deal with some shit. I saw on one of the Discords that he was knocked out in the first 2 games, but he had to deal with some shit. I don't know. Do I play Phillipa here? Yeah. Phillipa doesn't beat. I think I play it because I just don't think... I think my opponent is playing Siege, but Siege is a little bit easier to deal with when I don't have to deal with mobilization pincer. Now we're on even cards and I'm ahead. And that's a good feeling. Yeah, Scorch and Geralt Igni are going to be getting... Oh, that's something that wasn't really talked about at all on the podcast. By the way, no podcast. The next podcast will be April 8th. It is a Wednesday. We will also be doing Fight Night this Friday with the new patch, but no podcast this week. I'm going to be scheduling it for the 8th of April. But one thing we didn't talk about was initiative. We didn't talk about that. This guy's got a plan, but I just don't know what it is. But the plan is to not ever be behind at this point, so I need to really be... I think I need to be pretty aggressive at this point.
From white sands to snows.
From white sands to snows. Special deck for a viewer battle. Never done one. Well, I mean, we're going to be playing... I might only be playing new leaders. Like, we might even say only new leader fight night. I don't know. I don't want to limit anybody, but it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Hala! Hala.
The traitors will pay for what they did.
Feels like we're in a pretty good spot right now. We want to play around the Vicious Slash, I suppose. Falibor in response.
I shan't fail. I cannot fail.
Just gotta stay ahead here. Knight Ballista is better? Well, I mean, I guess I could play Knight and just hope he passed, but I really want to be ahead, like, at all. There we go. I just wanted to be ahead. Just want to win on evens. It's really... Winning on evens is, I don't know, guys. I just gotta tell you. It's, gets me going. What new leader am I trying first? Well, it's probably gonna be the Northern Realms leader, but I'm gonna also open it up for polling in the chat. Because we're going to talk about the whole... Like, there's going to be a big patch to talk about before we jump into games. Nice. Very good. The news... Yeah, this news is a weird... The news cycle is a little strange right now because of the pandemic. Changing when we were supposed to receive news and the channels in which we were supposed to receive that news.
My great-granddaughter will do great.
I'm going to be pushing. I'm going to push a little bit here. I don't... Like, Draug doesn't need to hit the Caravan for it to be good. So I can dip out of this round and not feel that bad. But we have Sabrina, so I kind of want to make it happen. We also force our opponent to stay in here, and it might just be, like, too much to bear. I want to see Siege. I want to see Siege. Shoop, stay off. Well, well, well. The surprises keep coming here. Yeah. That whiffed pretty hard for him, didn't it? That whiffed a little bit.
Away from my wares! Away!
That shoop was difficult, right? I had the knight and I had a shield. The odds weren't good. I think I might actually push all the way here. I don't need to use leader. La 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 la. We enter the fray. What's going on, Narianeth? Looking for new info. Ooh, there's the leader. And the suggestion is Reddit. Yep, because we didn't get official news. So I would say the official site is the best place for news. But this news came from a podcast called the Merchants of Novigrad podcast, where Jace, and then that news was kind of disseminated among the community. So, whoa, lacerate, very clever.
I am ready.
We retreat! We hide! Someone to defense! Armor blocks! Tomorrow we sup at home!
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So can I bring out something that's going to make this even better? Vincent on Decree is pretty good. Vincent on Decree is pretty good. We enter the hay. See my record? With this list, I've only lost the first game. Ooh, that's weak. That is a little weak. So Phillipa has already been played, so I think that I'm fine doing this.
Might not like you. You sure as shit need me.
Once Phillipa was out of the picture, I started to feel pretty good. Maybe Triss Lacerate? He could be playing Triss Lacerate or something. I don't know. Leader's spent. Like I'm in such good shape, right? Radia, yeah. Yeah, right.
Beautiful is of fear, but of dangers full.
Reduce block! There'll be nothing left to bury!
Nine is the cutoff point where Geralt... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So having leader alone is what's going to make... is what's giving me confidence, even though I'm drawing into piping hot garbage.
If we don't put the bloody vodka.
Or I just go for the push to win here, but I don't have a Geralt play. Oh, he's just going to give up. I mean, yeah, I passed there. I passed there. I was probably passing there. I could have pushed all the way. I mean, I smelt blood, Metal Jones. I smelt blood. Tick, 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 tick. Go for it. Didn't even get the chance to go for it.